Good morning. I'm still waking up. So at Central Committee last night, um, so Samila has moved, right? So she lost her Central Committee seat because she and Ian have moved. Now, I imagine they're still relatively close by, probably. I don't know. I'll have to check in on them and see where they've gone. But there were 3 nominations made, I think, last night. Karen Ridley, who is the alternate that Anita replaced me with when she didn't like that I was saying negative things about Harley Ruda. Oh, look at how that worked out, Anita. Wow. Oh, by the way, what my political opinions are have nothing to do with what your political opinions are in regards to candidates. And no, you're not bound by what you suppose your union might do in the future to manage me as a completely independent person about how I feel about a candidate. But hey, you do you. That was some bizarre shit. Like she was going to get in with the Harley people after she had turncoated them in the 2018 cycle, and they are renowned, absolutely known for holding grudges. But you do you, Anita. So anyway, she put Karen Ridley in as my replacement for her alternate. Another person who is running is Dr. Kev, who has been deeply involved in the Armenian community. I think he wrote a letter to Bernie when Bernie endorsed Cenk Uygur. And he was probably one of many, but he was one of the people who persuaded Bernie within 24 hours to drop that endorsement. And Nina Turner, and who else endorsed it? There was a whole bunch of them. And he's also written some or co-authored a resolution, I think, and because I observe the resolutions committee too. And then the third one is Dean Inara, who has been a longtime member of PDA, and he's formerly been a Central Committee member. He's pretty quiet. But I think he does a lot on the ground. So I guess the question would be, for Central Committee members, when you're voting on this appointment, who's been doing the most valuable work for Central Committee already? That should be your question. I'm unaware of, and maybe it's just because I don't participate in the other committees, but you would think that this would have come up on the actual Central Committee meetings, right? Of the type of work and involvement that each of them have done in the standing committees. Because that's where, that's what, this is like, you're basically like choosing somebody to perform a job, a role that is unpaid. It's volunteer work, right? But at the same time, there's work that needs to be done, and there are standing committees that need to be attended to get that work done. So my question to you is, what has been the participation of each of these 3 individuals? And the only person I'm aware of that has done anything in the standing committees is Kev. That's the only person I'm aware of that has actually participated in the process to do this. I don't know. I've heard mixed things about Dean's participation. I know that so I've been attending either as an observer or as an alternate since 2018. And I don't recall him really speaking up much in these Central Committee meetings. So there's debate, there's making motions, there's, political maneuvers and stuff. I haven't really seen that out of Dean. I like Dean a lot. I think his heart's in the right place. Dean also has like an email list of progressive activities or things that are going on and stuff And I think he kind of dropped the ball on that. I think it stopped happening. I don't recall that I'm getting that at all anymore. And because I had been trying to forward some of my events to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm behind on that," or something. I don't know. I feel like, and this is not necessarily a knock to Dean, but I feel like the most qualified candidate for that central committee opening is Dr. Kev. Just being real. And, Kev and I don't always agree on everything. We don't. But I think we agree on more things than we disagree on. And I think he would do a good job. And that's just my independent opinion on the subject. Obviously, I have no vote. I'm not involved because I was an alternate to one of the most petty Central Committee members that is on there right now. I don't know how she keeps getting elected, y'all. I suppose it's because she keeps writing incumbents on her candidate bio. But, yeah, so I'm not on there because I didn't like Harley Ruda. Okay. So he, suspended his campaign in like the first week of January, but okay.